Okay, hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of The Movie Hoppers. And today, me and my special guest, what's your name again?
Aiyanna.
Oh, yeah, it's Aiyanna. It's all Aiyanna, I forgot. Um,
Hi, I'm Aliana.
we saw the new animated movie based on Scooby-Doo titled Scoob.
Mm.
Um, and, uh, hmm.
Mm.
Well, you know what? I think you
Uh-huh.
should talk about it first. I think you have looking at your face while watching this movie, it seems like you have the stronger opinion. So I
Um,
would like to hear your opinion first.
I don't like it. I don't like it. They they started this out bad, you know. They hit me with this ugly new version of the Scooby-Doo theme. Ugly, awful, sounds bad. Don't even know why they put it there. I think the animation is ugly, looks bad. Really don't like it. Um, this is just it's boring, it's predictable, and did I mention that it's boring?
Yeah, I think you did, and I have to agree with you on the predictable part, because everything it was so obvious. Like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
spoil. I don't do that. Not that kind of guy. But every setup was so
Yeah.
painfully obvious.
You can tell from like 15 minutes in where this is gonna go.
Yeah, it's a kids movie, but it just
They didn't even try.
yeah, it goes for all the cliches,
Yeah.
right? And it's like okay, so this is for like 2 year olds.
Hmm.
Well, but like at the same time, not really. Like they're making these like weird references
I know.
to like
Yeah.
stuff like that's not really even funny or doesn't even
Yeah.
fit, and it just
It's like they tried to be self-aware, but at the same time, like it doesn't fit the rest of the movie.
yeah. Did you see the original Scooby Doo? Well, original in air quotes Scooby Doo movies, the James Gunn ones.
What, like the ones with the people?
Yeah, the live action, the
Oh
ones with the
yeah.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have not. How does it compare?
Um, I like those better.
Mm.
I don't know. They're you probably would also think that they're stupid, just you being you.
Oh,
But
okay.
but I think they're better at being stupid and also entertaining.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I was expecting this to be stupid.
hmm
And I guess it kind of. I mean, like the plot was generic, but
hmm
I don't know if it was. This was stupid.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean, it didn't make. I mean, it was dumb, I guess, but not stupid. I think
Okay.
stupid's entertaining. Stupid's entertaining. I like stupid
Okay.
things.
I don't know. It wasn't the other movies aren't this, in my opinion, boring.
Okay.
Whatever.
This was definitely boring.
And like childish.
Yeah. I did. I mean, I did like the despite the fact that we saw that a decreased frame rate for
Mm.
technical reasons. Um, I did like the fact that not the fact. I like the action sequences and the animation seemed fine.
I thought it was ugly looking, but I guess that's just personal opinion.
Yeah, I just I like I don't know. I just like that part. I guess
I like the little baby robot things.
those are so obvious, like minion
I know.
clones.
I know what they are, but I thought they were cute anyway.
Okay.
That's what they are. It's, but I think they're cute anyway. Whatever. I don't care. Um,
But yeah, I like the animation. I also like the use of the sound effects.
but the music was stupid, I think.
Yeah, the music didn't
The music was bad.
fit. I also thought it was interesting how they crossed Scooby Doo with wacky races. Um, but
Wacky racers?
it's another Hanna Barbera cartoon.
I'm not familiar.
That's where Dick Dastardly's from.
Oh.
And I guess that would be a spoiler, but it's in all the trailers. But yeah, they didn't really actually take advantage of that. Like when I saw the trailers, I thought that they're trying to set up some kind of extended Hanna
Mhm.
Barbera
Mhm.
universe,
Mhm.
but there's really no sign of that here, especially because the wacky races, I don't know. The references don't go beyond the fact that Dick Dastardly is in it, which is really confusing. Like, why didn't they just make their own villain? This is,
Right. Yeah.
it's literally just a generic villain.
It's just he's here to have him here, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
I don't think any of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons are really deep enough for a movie.
Mhm.
Because, they're all one note. And this one tries to do something different with it, but I don't think it works out.
No.
It didn't find it
Um,
funny. I kind of laughed at it a few times. Like, some of the
yeah.
jokes were just so bad.
There are a lot of things that the characters say that's like, if you think about it for more than 2 seconds, it doesn't make sense.
Well, I think if you think about the first part of this movie for more than 2 seconds, it doesn't make sense because it shows them as kids, right?
Yeah.
But they all have smartphones, and then they grow up, and what are they, like 29? So like 20 years passed. So what
Yeah.
does this take place? But they all have the same phones. So what?
And
Why?
this dog is alive also.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I would have let that slide, but
Yeah.
like, why give the kids phones? That was so unnecessary, and that creates such a plot hole.
Oh, I hate all this phone shit in this movie. Like they have the Falcon guy like hashtag blah blah blah. Shut
Yeah.
up. It's so annoying. It's not like cool and hip. You don't have to have it here. It has no like use for the fucking story. It's boring. No, thank you.
Again, just generic, just
Ugh.
completely and utterly generic.
Um.
I mean, what do you think about
Uh-huh.
the character designs? Because that was like a small source of controversy, and the voices, character designs and the voices.
I don't like either. I said this when we were in like the theater watching the trailers. I was like, I don't like the way this looks. I don't like the way this sounds. This is gonna be bad. No.
Um, I guess I didn't mind. I think either Scooby Doo or Shaggy is like the same like person who just
Hmm.
always does it, so
Hmm.
that's fine. But I didn't really mind. I guess it was kind of the least of the movie's problems. So
I
who?
think Velma looked okay. Not Velma. No, sorry. Daphne looked okay. Daphne was cute. Fred looked horrendous. Absolutely hideous. Don't like it. Velma was whatever. I don't have nothing to say about Shaggy and Scooby. I hate it. It's ugly. It's so ugly.
Even like the new characters, or besides the robots, did you think that just overall the character design was awful?
I just didn't like it. Um, yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't really, like I said, like the animation, but the character design, eh. It didn't blow me away, but it kind of
Ugh.
went for that more like 2D style look.
Mm.
Like the more cartoonish, like oh yeah, Hotel Transylvania, kind of that look, which I think was the
I
right
think
way to
that
go.
movie looks better than this, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, Hotel Transylvania commits more to the style, but
Hmm.
I'm glad they didn't make it like Pixar,
Right, yeah.
like DreamWorks Pixar. That would have looked really bad. But it could have been better, could have been worse. Uh, I didn't like the decision to separate the gang
Yes,
for
it's
most of the movie.
what's the fucking point of what's the point?
Like, just
Just have if you're gonna do it like that, just have the movie be Scooby and Shaggy because it's like what's the point?
yeah, I was kind of interested in like how they're gonna do the chemistry between them, but
Hmm.
they were just separated for the entire thing.
Yeah.
It was just not a good idea.
They don't it doesn't they don't work like that. It's
Yeah,
they're supposed to be together.
Yeah, and I guess for like a child who's never been familiar with the Scooby-Doo franchise, that's okay. But
Yeah.
again, at that point, why even why even make this Scooby-Doo? What makes
Hmm.
this Scooby-Doo at
Yeah.
all?
Yeah.
It doesn't follow any Scooby-Doo format. It doesn't,
Yeah.
except in like the first 10 minutes, which I actually like. Besides the whole phone thing, I like the first, the kid part, but
Hmm.
the rest of it was just completely removed.
Yeah, I was thinking about that during the movie. I was like, this, if I had not seen like the Scooby-Doo like series as a child, I would not be able to tell you what the show actually is like because this is not it at all.
There's like references, but in tone too. Like it would have been nice if they made it like a PG horror movie, like
Hmm.
something lighthearted. That would
Hmm.
have been funny and cool. But no, they just go like the generic route.
They've
So
just
generic.
taken the characters from the show and put them into a totally different story.
Yeah, it's just a major tonal problem, just with
Hmm.
that and the whole reference problem it has,
Hmm.
and that just completely like something like Shrek, the references they blend together with the story and the
Hmm.
dialogue. This just juts out. It
Right,
just does
yeah.
not make any sense to be here. And I guess I won't spoil this because it wasn't in the trailer, but okay. I was talking about a certain kick. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
We will talk about that later. It kind of feeds into the same issue, though. So you didn't like the music, I guess. Yeah, music
No,
was
like
pretty
there was
bad.
like weird like stock music in the back and like sometimes they'd have some like stupid song like I hate that shit where it's like let's just play this like popular like something that sounds like that like
Hmm.
oh you know the music shut up do something original.
How about Falcon Fury? What about that guy? What do you think about Mark Wahlberg's character?
Oh. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah,
uh
we have two people who probably shouldn't have said the N word in this movie.
I should not have
Thank God they have those two black
who was
people in
the
the
other one?
movie.
Who was the other
You
one?
said the person who played whatever the tomboy is. Fuck. You said Gina Rodriguez or something.
Oh shit, yes. Oh my God. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh no.
they had
I forgot
exactly.
about that.
Yeah, no, but it's okay. They had two black people in this movie, so it cancels out. So it's not woke,
Mhm.
but at the same time, it can't cancel it either. You know. So.
Um, I didn't like that character though. He was annoying,
No.
and like he had just uh, nothing. Just
You thought he would learn something, and he kind
yeah,
of does, but he doesn't contribute anything
yeah.
at all.
There's like
Like,
no redemption or something. Like nothing. I don't know.
like that was dumb. There was no point in. I just wish it was just the fucking woman and the dog. I don't know if
Yeah.
Blue Falcon has any wacky races, lore behind him. But I mean, if you're not even gonna follow that model, why even just have the fucking woman and the dog? It
Hmm.
just those were kind. I like those characters, but
Yeah.
maybe his character is so generic. Just you
He's just boring.
he's just boring, yeah, and it doesn't help that Mark Wahlberg is not a voice actor. Especially it was very obvious in the beginning for some reason that like he was just not good at it, but it kind of evened out, so whatever. Uh, what else is there to
It would
talk
have been more
about?
interesting if they had like the actual like if they had him be like an actual regular superhero that does regular superhero things.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Shaggy and Scooby are already just like two doofuses, and now we have another doofus. So like,
Yeah,
wouldn't it be more interesting if they had like a regular guy dealing with the two doofuses?
yeah, that would
Whatever.
what? Yeah, why would that doesn't make sense? Why'd they add another? Ah,
Yeah, I don't know.
whatever, whatever. Um, What else is there to talk about here? I mean, I really haven't seen a full episode of Scooby-Doo in forever, so I don't. And when I have, it hasn't been like I haven't seen a lot. So I mean, I guess you come in at a.
Scooby-Doo was very important to me, and this
It
movie
was.
is offensive.
Well, did you
I
think
don't.
it was going to be offensive out of the gate?
Oh, sorry. Say it
Did,
again.
did you think it was going to be offensive out of the gate? Like, did you see this coming?
Oh, yes. When we saw the trailers, I was like, "This, I'm gonna hate this. This is gonna be bad." Oof.
I mean,
Yeah, I didn't come into this with high expectations. So.
I did the thing that all reviewers aren't supposed to do, and I looked at the some Rotten Tomato reviews, and
Uh-oh.
well, when I saw that people were talking about how it has like an oddly adult tone, I thought that would be interesting. A Scooby Doo movie with an adult tone. I'm down for that, but it just it doesn't work. It
Mm-hmm.
just the clash does not work, and just all the buzzwords they say, feminism, millennials. It just doesn't fit.
Toxic masculinity.
It doesn't make sense. I'm
Like,
an American man. I only know superheroes. I do not know what the metric system is.
like
Like,
they have this like weird childish movie going on with like this like basic, you know, stupid like here's let me just say this thing so the adults something.
yeah.
But like it's lacking on both sides, so it just doesn't come out right at all.
Yeah. It's there's never any setup for the jokes.
Mm-hmm.
The setup and punchline is just the reference, or that they and maybe if they did, maybe they could have handled it better.
Yeah.
Also, if they had like an actual grasp on what time period this is, because right
Yeah.
now you have to operate under the assumption that this is like 2030 or 2040,
Mm-hmm.
which makes even less sense. But yeah, I mean, I think Scooby Doo does do well. Well, from what I've seen, I feel like it would do well with a more adult tone. So
Yeah, that would be awesome, but
yeah,
this
like
just wasn't it.
James Gunn. I mean, apparently the live action ones were supposed to be PG-13, and they had to cut them.
Mhm.
I think that would work well with the concept, but this just tries to do a best of both worlds, and it gets nothing from either of them. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a shame because it could have been good. Really, it wouldn't have been that hard, but it's not even really related
We're
to
just not
Scooby Doo.
trying.
Yeah, it was obvious they want. But I really thought this was trying to like set up a Hanna-Barbera like universe because everyone's doing that. But that kind of caught me off guard that they didn't even try. But
No,
obviously,
it's just like supposed to be like, ooh, there's this whole, ooh, this guy's in it, blah blah.
okay, sorry guys, my Wi-Fi went out, so if there's a weird cut, that's why. But what was the last thing you heard?
Blah. Oh geez, what were we? Oh, we were talking about, you said that you thought it was a setup for the extended universe thing.
And that's when it cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a setup for an extended universe, but it's just so generic.
Yeah, it just seems like it was like I didn't even know this, but I guess I'm not paying enough attention. It just seems like it's like, ooh, this guy's in it, to get your attention.
Yeah.
But he's not. It's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you could have put this with any movie, really.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
Yeah.
besides the first 10 minutes, and
Yeah.
any characters. It just a complete lack of care and respect for the source material.
Yeah. It's honestly disappointing.
Yeah, uh, but like I said, I like the animation and the action sequences. But besides that, everything is just completely deplorable bargain bin bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I think you have been awfully negative to that. I have said I have been very understanding, but you have not shared in that forgiveness. So I I think it's time for you to go into the corner of positivity.
Boo! I hate it here.
No, too bad. Say
Um,
something good.
something good. Got him.
I'm gonna
Um.
kick you off the show.
um. Well, I like the little robot guy, the little
Ah,
vacuum robot guy. I think he's very cute.
okay.
I think he's really cute, and I felt for him. I really
Okay.
liked him.
We have a consumer on the show.
I'm
The
sorry.
Minion
I like
ripoff.
cute things.
Are you gonna buy the plushies?
No, I don't have money for that.
No. Well, I wonder why.
No.
Okay, whatever. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Um, do you have anything else to say before we get into the spoiler talk?
No.
Okay, so do you want to say anything about Simon Cowell?
Simon Cowell, Jesus Christ. I I was flabbergasted. The moment he came on screen, I could not believe that Simon Cowell is just fucking here. Why? Why?
Again, it serves no purpose in the greater story. This reference has no point in being here. And just even his character, just his like character model just juts out.
Ugly.
It just does
Doesn't
not
look
make
like the
sense.
rest of everything.
No.
It's so out of place.
Again, you could have put any celebrity in there and nothing would have changed. It even would have made sense for like Simon Cowell was like looking to invest. So why didn't
Hmm.
you have like a Shark Tank guy or like,
Yeah.
something like that? Simon Cowell makes no sense.
I don't I don't get it. Why is he here? What does he have to gain from this?
I don't know.
What is this?
Simon Cowell has money to gain from this.
Yeah, but
That or Warner Brothers owns his soul. I actually don't know if they own American Idol or not, but
also later in the movie, like at the end, where there's like a small child that I think is British. Is that supposed to be his son?
what?
Okay. There was a moment in the movie at the near the end where the big like ship thing comes over like where the temple is supposed to be.
Mhm.
And there are like people freaking out, and there's a like part where the small child is like blah, 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 or something. Like he says something in like what I thought was a British accent, and I thought it was supposed to be like Simon Cowell's child.
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe I'm losing
I
it.
think you're losing it. I think,
He says like something, daddy.
Simon Cowell is not the only British person ever.
Listen, I thought he was also standing next to a person that was wearing like the same outfit that Simon Cowell was wearing.
Okay, well, I did not catch that. Maybe, I mean, you were right about the Will Ferrell thing in the Impractical Jokers movie.
I know,
So
I love being right.
honestly, obviously I do not look at those little details.
And then I was like, oh no, is Simon Cowell gonna be in this again? And then I was relieved that he wasn't, and then he was. In like the stupidest bit ever.
Also, those cave people, like, like, it's this mystery island thing. Was it necessary? I don't know.
No.
I just thought it kind of clashed with this movie's loose sense of tone or anything. I think it clashed with that.
Yeah.
And it just, uh, again, you cannot. I just feel like this was meant for like something else, like some original character, and they just slapped Scooby-Doo on it because why not?
Yeah.
That's really what it feels like, and it's a shame because I feel like it could work, but.
Ugh.
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 Well, what do you think about the ending?
Which part?
The part with the masks.
That was so dumb. So dumb. It doesn't make any sense also because this man is ginormous at least his top half. So how does he? I I don't get it. I don't get it. He fit into that woman costume somehow.
Yeah.
What do you?
Well,
How?
I was not. I was not looking at the physical meaning of it. I just mean like, I kind of thought it was funny how he take,
I did not.
and then like, I thought, well, that's stupid, but whatever. I throw, gotta throw the bone sometimes.
No, this deserves no bones.
No bones, no
No
bones
bones.
for Scooby-Doo.
No bones.
It's very weird that in this review we said almost nothing about Scooby or Shaggy
Because what is there to
or
say?
any of the characters besides Blue Falcon.
They they're they're so basic. There's nothing to say about them.
Yeah, they just feel like set pieces. They don't actually feel like they're a part of the story. They're just the background. They're there because they have to be there, and there's no actual artistic vision or any reason
Yeah,
besides
I don't get it.
yeah, it's just that whole just like the whole chosen one plot, and the whole this guy's better than this guy, but they're best friends. Oh, he sacrifices himself, but he finds a way back.
Yeah.
Just all that bullshit.
It's like
Oh
they
yeah,
really like shove it down your throat.
yeah.
It's there's no like subtlety to
I
it.
know, I know, and it, it's a beautiful compilation of things that we've seen in other kids movies,
Mhm.
and it's not done better or even as well in some
Mhm.
cases. But I didn't find it completely unbearable. If we're gonna be positive,
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing special. It's just a regular kids movie that just so happens to have Scooby-Doo in it.
now I think I think this is a fair comparison. I wouldn't have brought it up otherwise, but how many Doolittles would you give this one?
Hmm. Um, I like this movie better than that movie
Mm-hmm.
still. Um, maybe 3,
Okay.
because
Okay.
like I could sit through it 3 times and be mad at it still, but not be physically ill.
How many Aqua Teen Hunger Force movies would you give it?
About 1,000.
Okay. Well, I think we found a new scale. But yeah, it's like your kids might like it, I guess,
Yeah,
possibly. But
if they don't know what Scooby-Doo is.
if they're around the age of 5,
Yeah,
and you don't
yeah,
mind them saying "dick,"
yeah. Oh my God.
because that was
Yeah.
like
What was that? Why?
I don't know, and it was
I
like in the
think that's
marketing
just
material
there.
too.
It's just there for them to get away with saying dick a bunch of times.
Yeah,
Funny, funny, haha. F-bombs.
it was so
Ha ha
weird
ha ha.
for a kids movie.
Like there
But
was so much stupid shit like that where it's like kids don't get it. The adults don't care enough. This is nothing.
yeah, if they kept with like the adult tone, then that would have been fine.
Mhm.
I don't mean adult. I mean like maybe like a tween,
Mhm.
appropriate for tweens. But this
Yeah.
is like half the jokes only a 3-year-old would get, and the other half are probably only appropriate for like tweens or like 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds.
Mhm.
So I don't even know. But I feel like even a tween or like a 9-year-old would see through the bullshit here.
Yeah, like the people that would like I guess appreciate those jokes would be like this is stupid anyway, so what's the point?
Yeah. It's just a huge identity crisis this movie has.
Yeah. Mm,
Which,
so disappointing.
yeah. But, I mean, what could we have expected? Okay, before my internet has an aneurysm for the 5th time today, do you have anything else to say before we get into our ratings?
No, I don't think so. I just think that this is like A child would enjoy this. If you're a Scooby-Doo fan, you'll hate it.
Okay.
That's about it.
Shining recommendation. What? What's your rating?
4.
What did you say?
4.
4? Huh.
Yeah, I don't like it.
A 4 though. That's not that low.
I don't like it, but I don't want to be that mean, you know. We'll get to a point where we'll see a movie that's a 1 for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to use that on this, you know.
But
I'm not there yet.
A 4 is higher than a 1.
Right.
Like much higher. There's like
No, not much higher.
It's like 4 times as high as a 1.
Okay, what's your rating then, mister?
Okay, huh. Like a 3, 3.5. But I like the action scenes, so I might have actually liked it more than you. But I'm more numb, I've been numbed by all the shit.
Cause you said, okay, what's the I recommend this score?
6.
A 6. I don't recommend this. I don't almost recommend this. It's a 4.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's about the same caliber as Trolls 2.
How dare you? How dare you? I'm not having this argument right now.
Okay. Well, I guess we better finish the episode then. So, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.